Prince of Penzance from Michelle Payne. Now Max Dynamite starts to charge home. Prince of Penzance from Max Dynamite. Prince of Penzance, it's history at Flemington, Michelle Payne.
When shock wins like this occur, often we find ourselves as punters asking the question, how come I didn't see this coming? Or why was I not able to cash in on this? One way to give ourselves a chance of seeing such things in advance is to follow the paths of previous champions. Yes, you guessed it, today we're tracing the steps and path trodden by Prince of Penzance on his way to Melbourne Cup glory in 2015. In 2015, Prince of Penzance shocked Australia and the horse racing world when he won the Melbourne Cup at the juicy odds of 85 to 1 and even higher in some jurisdictions. This graph illustrates the 6-year-old gelding's 6-race preparation that culminated in victory on the first Tuesday in November. His journey started at Caulfield on the 29th of August in the Group 1 Memsey.
Quarters last. Into the straight they race entirely platinum narrative from Satinum on the outside and Temple of Boom. Stratum Star running on. High World under pressure. Petrology can't quite get clear. In the straight they race past the 200. Entirely platinum in front of Satinum. Stratum Star's coming on. Boban has got right up on the inside. Entirely platinum still the leader from Stratum Star on the outside. He's coming home hard and Boban getting up on the rail. This will be a terrific three-way finish. Boban, last hop. Boban right on the fence for Schofield. Wins from either Entirely Platinum or Stratum Star. Then Weary, High World, followed by Volkstock and Barrel, Rising Romance, Satinum. Prince of Penzance has run out of his skin on the outside.
Get locked and loaded with Wishbet.
Just like commentator Greg Miles said, it was an impressive first up run from Prince of Penzance. He'd actually been out of racing since November of 2014. And that preparation, by the way, ended with a first, second and third in the Group 2 Moonee Valley Gold Cup, Group 3 Queen Elizabeth and the Group 2 Sandown Classic, respectively. Let's take a look at his second start of the 2015 spring campaign in the Ballarat Gold Nugget. He's still in third last to this point, noticeable in the green cap. It's around about the 800 metres where he joins a train of horses 3 wide.
First for the judge ahead of Electric Fusion. Count of Limonade. Baron Archer called on for the run. Then Clear Direction and Freshwater Storm. Streets away going through to the inside, but Electric Fusion broke away at the 200. Led by 2. Freshwater Storm starts to run on down the outside. They're the only 2. Electric Fusion, Freshwater Storm picking it up. Freshwater Storm and Electric Fusion. They hit the line. I think Freshwater Storm just from Electric Fusion in a photo.
Well, he made up some ground and he was carrying a monster 62 kilograms. He came back in under 2 weeks for the JRA Cup at Moonee Valley. He's there in the green cap again. A little closer to the speed though.
Missed the start probably 3/4 of a length. Awesome Rock alongside of him began well. And also Genuine Lad from deep outs having a...
So he settles about 5 or 6 lengths off the lead. Keep a close eye on the 4 horses at the front of the field.
Genuine Lad asked for his runner. Scoto just had the lead. Magnapel hooked out by Curry. Velox had to wait. Prince of Penzance a bit flat-footed at the moment. Then Desert Journey, the United States. He's still towards the end, coming right to the outside when they swing. Escato giving a bit of side ahead of Magnapel. Genuine Lad was gone. Velox trying to get off the leader's heels. Desert Journey's coming. Escato leads from Magnapel. Velox, Desert Journey on the outside, about 100 to go. Magnapel getting up to Escato. Escato and Magnapel. Escato kicked and beat Magnapel a half ahead. Velox will be third, either Desert Journey.
Yes, so
Prince
3 of the 4
Penzance
front
next.
runners finished 1, 2 and 3. It gives you an idea of the speed, and it was the lowest rating race of his preparation besides the Melbourne Cup itself. At this point, Prince of Penzance is 4.5 weeks out from the Melbourne Cup and about to step up to 2,400 metres in the Herbert Power at Caulfield. In this event, things don't go so smoothly.
And they're racing. Oh, Amrella slipped behind again. I think he did that in the Turnbull, but it was worse today. And he's back towards the tail end of the field, and Bohemian Lily shot out of it, the stalls towards the inside. She's the early leader. At first sight, being ridden aggressively to be on the speed, with Ethiopia in the centre, and they lead early from Black Tomahawk, fourth with a circuit to go. They're followed by El Benetti over on the inside of Mr. Impatience, just caught a little bit wide. Bondiga the rail, and then
settled at the rear of the field and even finds himself outright last with 800 metres to go. Let's see what happens from here.
They're followed by Excess Knowledge, a length and a half away is Black Tomahawk, and then Escardo, Bondiga. He's 2/3 back on the inside. Back behind those, there's Mr. Impatience making his run round the outside. Welbeck Sartorius, he's hard ridden. Prince of Penzance, one of the last. At the 600, Amrella by a length and a half. Bohemian Lily still looks to have a kick left. Off the bit is Ethiopia. Then at first sight, round the outside, Black Tomahawk, and coming with him is Escardo as they neared the home turn. Prince of Penzance trying to work into it, but Amrella's kicked away. Amrella's by more than 2 lengths, got them all off the bit chasing from Bohemian Lily. Good battle going on for third. Excess Knowledge and Bondiga's got through, but Amrella still by 3, going powerfully here. Holds Bohemian Lily, Bondiga, and then Excess Knowledge, but it's all Amrella. Didn't matter that he missed the start, he's trounced them. Amrella won it by 3 lengths, Excess Knowledge. Bohemian Lily
Well,
third, and
not so impressive there. And post-race, Michelle Payne was of the opinion that Prince of Penzance may want ground with a little more give.
Get locked and loaded with WishBet. WishBet. There's a new sheriff in town.
Obviously the result had an effect on trainer Darren Weir, because the next time Prince of Penzance went to the track on Cox Plate Day for the Moonee Valley Gold Cup, he was wearing blinkers.
Towards the outer. Big Memory was showing speed along the inside, and Prince of Penzance is right up there today as they settle into stride and come up towards the turn, and the favourite has gone back and he's third last, the United States. Prince of Penzance taken to the lead by...
Now note that this was on a good 4 track, only slightly less firm than his previous run. So Michelle Payne has gone against any previously outlined tactics and took Prince of Penzance to the front. He continues to lead and even fights off a mid-race challenge by Bohemian Lily around about 1,200 metres from home.
Precedence and 2.5 to 3 lengths away like a carousel. Prince of Penzance coming up towards the turn at the 800, just over a length now. Bohemian Lily, Taiyu, Escardo's deeper out now, and he's moved into 4th placing, followed by Bondiga. The United States still being ridden, the patient race by Bowman, about 5 lengths away from the lead on the rails from Big Memory, Precedence, Bold Sniper, and Like a Carousel. Prince of Penzance by the school though has opened up a couple of lengths on Bohemian Lily, who's flat out chasing. Bondiga's a length and a half away third. Now Bowman starts to work on the United States. He's starting to pick them off one by one. Prince of Penzance, the one to run down though, comes to the home turn. 2 lengths in front of Bohemian Lily. Getting up on the inside now, the United States, about to throw out the challenge. Nothing else could win it. Prince of Penzance, 2.5 in front. The United States gets over a hills. Prince of Penzance by a length. United States has the last run, grabs the lead in the final stages, and the United States gets up to win 3/4. Prince of Penzance, 3 lengths Bohemian Lily. Bold Sniper ran 4th. Then came Like a
So Prince of Penzance recorded his best result of the campaign, apart from the Melbourne Cup, which was the next race he contested. Many people question whether Prince of Penzance would have won the Melbourne Cup if the pace was genuine. Well, we can only speculate about that. The one lesson we can take from this, though, is that one race prior to the Melbourne Cup, he gave us a sign that he was on the way up. He had a drop in weight and a recognised trainer.
Quest for more, trip to Paris. He's working into it on the outside, and so is Snow Sky wide out. Then came Criterion trying to find a way through. Round the outside came Sky Hunter and Bondi Beach off the trackers, making ground 2. Now Ivanhoe waiting for a run down on the inside as they bunch up around the turn. Now Fame Game, he's got to the extreme outside with the offer. Big Orange first for home from Excess Knowledge. Snow Sky joining in, and now Trip to Paris is coming. They're followed then by Who Shot the Barman, going for a run on the inside as our Ivanhoe. Coming past the 300 metres, Excess Knowledge went to the lead narrowly. Here's Prince of Penzance coming on down the outside. Prince of Penzance for Michelle Payne. Now Max Dynamite starts to charge home. Prince of Penzance from Max Dynamite. Prince of Penzance, it's his